Hello, everyone, and welcome to the podcast for the first episode of Season 12, Come As You Are, the season premiere. We're in the summer. It's a fresh start. All new episodes are back. Right off the bat, I have to say that this episode was fantastic. Thank God that we get 4 episodes a week because I don't know if, the episode was great, but I don't know if it was just I've been missing Degrassi and been dying for a fix, or what it was. But I mean, I think it was everything. The episode was great. We've been waiting, obviously not as long as previous hiatuses, of course. But it's been a few weeks, and but we're back now, and great episode. The big announcement with this one, which kind of a lot of people already knew, and I had known about it when I had visited the Degrassi set back in June, that uniforms were no longer going to be a part of the show. The one thing that impressed me, and I know a few other people commented on this as well, is that they actually stuck with the uniforms for quite some time. On other shows there might be an episode where they get uniforms and then by the next episode it's gone or something like that. This actually went on for I don't know the exact number of episodes that it lasted for, but obviously way more than one. So, props to the writers and for everyone for actually sticking to the uniforms, but it will be nice now to see, everyone outside of their uniforms, and just everyone's so excited for it. Bianca's taking off her clothes, Tristan's already shopping on his phone. It was just great, seeing everyone, being themselves and, showing that little spark of each character that makes them them. The Eli and Claire plot, I gotta say I'm liking it. I really liked that last scene, with the balls in your court. I like that a lot. And I'm not the biggest Eclairs fan by any means, but, if you listen to my Stephen Stone interview, which I posted on the YouTube, on my Tumblr, you can find it. It's all over the place. He talked about how this season is going to focus more on issues and not relationships. But there, of course, still would be, triangles and all that kind of stuff. But I like that they're not pushing Eclairs so much. They're doing a good amount. I think they definitely went overboard in the past. I think even the biggest of Eclairs fans, or maybe not the biggest fans, but I think a lot of people can agree to an extent, even if you like Eclairs, that they kind of went a little overboard with that. So I like when they pull it back and, and they're not extremely in your face about it, but I loved the interaction with them and the scenes and just everything was fantastic. I enjoyed that quite a bit. The Niners, I've come around to the Niners now. I don't know, this episode just, I really liked Tori and Tristan and Maya. Just, I don't even know really how to describe it. Just everything was great this episode. It was funny. There were some dark moments, there was some sad moments, happy moments. Everything was just so overwhelmingly just awesome in this episode. And the Katie, Bianca, and Drew, I don't want to say I'm getting sick of it, because it's still interesting. I mean, I'm more sick of the fact that he won't just blindly pick someone. Like, I want him to be with Bianca, so hopefully that's where he ends up. Bianca is awesome, and I want Katie to go through this crazy downward spiral, which it looks like it's heading that way. She went to rehab, she's back, and now we know she changes her hair color. Of course, the new opening credits, we know that Wesley is gone from the show, Claire got the logo. Even though this episode was written before the announcement of that the show was moving to 10 o'clock, it kind of felt like a more adult show almost. The tone of it almost felt different, even though, it wasn't written that way or anything. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of that 10 and it's my mind playing tricks at me, but, I like the callback about the virginity at prom with Katie and Drew. We had the interaction with some of the new characters, Dallas and Becky. Becky seems like a very interesting character. I can't wait to see more of her, and same for Dallas, living with Adam and Drew, and, he's kind of making these jokes that are, kind of, offending other people, and now we have Maya, boob job type thing, and, that is a typical Degrassi storyline that's been visited a few times in the past, but something about it just, I was interested. I wasn't, like, oh, they're doing this again. I don't know what it is. Just over the break, I guess the younger cast, the newer cast, has kind of clicked with me, and I'm just feeling them now. I just really enjoyed everything about this episode. I think season 12 is going to be incredible. We have a lot of great stuff in play right now, and I can't wait for tomorrow's episode. I'm going to have some more time tonight to really think about everything, and after tomorrow, we'll really dive in deeper into everything, and we'll have a full hour under our belt, and we'll be able to discuss a lot more. But right now, first impressions of season 12, loving the new characters, loving the newish characters. The originals are great, the plots are great, the interactions with everyone, all the little moments, the opening credits are great, good music, good, just everything. So all I have is positive praise for the season 12 part 1 premiere, Come As You Are. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.